In recent years, Supreme Master Ching Hai graciously allowed our association members to gather for international seminars. They were joyous occasions as Master and disciples reunited to meditate and pray for peace. During her visit to meet with our association members, Supreme Master Ching Hai also spoke of the teachings of past masters and answered the spiritual questions of fellow initiates. Throughout the ages, compassionate, enlightened masters have urged people to surrender to the greater universal power by seeking the divine within, from which all other goodness and happiness follow. This message was echoed again in Supreme Master Ching Hai's discussion, The Story of Chang Tao Ling, a Taoist Immortal, Part 1, with our association members on September 2nd, 2008.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
If we want to live long or live forever, we could stay between the border of astral level and physical level. I mean, back and forth, we jump like a border, you know? Okay. I don't know how to explain this. There is a threshold between the astral level, which is invisible body. Yeah, after you so-called die, your physical body disintegrate. But you have another body. It looks exactly like your body right now. It's just more beautiful, yeah, more useful, and doesn't go old, yes, and perfect condition. For example, you lost your arm, one arm here, yeah, or your nose is switched on one side like this, huh? But after you leave this physical body, you have the same arm like before. Your nose is straight in the middle here, yeah, and your whole body is perfect. Just like the day you were born, huh? Yes. Well, some people are born with defects. But what I mean is, when you were born perfect, then when you leave the physical body and enter the astral body, your body is perfect. And you will not feel immediately the difference between your astral body and the physical body that you have left behind. Except that you saw that, hey, how come it looked like me laying in there and who are me here? You know? The people who do not practice the Tao, yeah? The path of enlightenment, like, for example, Kuan Yin method, when they die, some of them get very confused, thinking, oh, maybe they're still alive, I mean, still in physical body. That's why some ghosts, so-called ghosts, linger next to the physical body or inside the house that they used to live, trying to get back the possession of whatever they have left, you know, like in the house, yeah? So sometimes if somebody go in their house and use their stuff, you know, they get angry, sometimes they throw tantrum, and if they're strong enough, they even manifest themselves into a physical body for a few seconds or a few minutes and scaring the whole household. You know, and everybody goes screaming out, there's a ghost, there's a ghost. Yeah, that happens, okay? That happens. Or they came back and, you know, even though they cannot manifest into a visible body, they would make trouble, you know. They try to throw out things in the house or rattle the doors or moving the chairs and breaking the furniture and the bowl and the plates and all that, or rattling the cooking pot and all that, make a lot of noise and scare people. Yes. Because they are still very confused. How come nobody hear them? How come nobody talk to them? No, how come his wife is already kissing somebody else? Yeah, this is terrible for him, yeah? Okay. And because they don't have the physical body anymore, they are very sensitive to all the feelings of the people around them. They can travel fast from one city to the next, you know, in a few seconds, or in no time at all. And for them, space and time means nothing much. So they can appear anywhere very quickly. And also, they can see everything. You see? They can feel everything. Like if you're crying for them, they feel very sorrowful. Yeah? For example, if the husband just died and the whole house is still crying for him, yeah? The wife or the children and all that, they're crying or even not crying. Their heart feel broken because husband just died, father just died. And this non-practitioner's soul will hang around them and trying to hug them, comfort them, and talk to them, saying, I'm still here, I'm still here. But the family member cannot hear them. Well, some people hear. Yeah, some family member can see them. I mean, this is rare. Yeah, it's rare. But it happened. So they were very, very frustrated and confused. So they just feel very, very sad and suffering. And they don't understand what's going on. Because they still feel like when they were still in the physical body. And they don't understand why everything is so changed. And nobody would talk to them. And nobody would even recognize they're standing nearby or hugging them. Just ignore them completely like that. For them, it is very confusing and frustrating. So most people, when they talk about immortality, they think in that way. They think, okay, I live forever in this physical body. But it's not always the case, yes? We, the practitioner, if we have to go, we go. Yeah. We have seen many better planets, yeah? Better level of heaven during meditation. We wish to leave this physical body and go there as soon as possible. So it's no problem to us. We all prepare, yeah? And we will not linger to this physical planet. If we are high-level practitioners, we know there are better places to go. Fine. Some people are not yet on a high level, of course. They still are very attached to this physical planet. But the people who do not practice, when they die, they're confused like that. Yeah? Okay. Now, the person who refused the emperor order at that time is a very daring person, because the emperor could chop your head off for disobeying the emperor or disrespect to the emperor's order. Wow. You could even get all your 3 generation head chopped off for being disrespectful to the emperor. But this guy, he's so brave. Maybe he didn't have any family member anymore anyway. And also maybe he knew it, yeah. And even he knew the emperor respectful to him and might not do the chopping head stuff to him and his family members, but he still run away to another place. Yes, who knows? It's safer to to run away from secular power. From the beginning of the time, we always have problem with the power of authority. Anything that is not conformed to the social tradition or religious belief at that time would incur problem, for the person who practiced it. Yes. So he ran away somewhere else, and there he found a beautiful scenery place to stay and practice. And then he attained the Tao. What does it mean, attaining the Tao?
Achieve enlightenment.
Good girl. Okay, achieve enlightenment. Good. Right. So he had attained a great part of enlightenment, I guess. Yeah? Not just enlightenment, but a great part of it. The great part of wisdom. Okay, now, Tao Ling stay in his cave, in this mountain that he had chosen for many years, until one day he heard the cry of a white crane. He knew it was a sign that he would attain enlightenment soon. Yeah, he mean a greater enlightenment, huh? Yeah. Or maybe perfect enlightenment. What meaning when he hear the cry of the crane? Mean his enlightenment will come to him soon? What does that mean? Is that the real crane that cry? No. What is it? Ah, the inside sound is similar to the sound of the crane. Remember the sound I told you? Many sounds that indicate enlightenment? Yeah, okay. So he heard one of these sounds and he knew that he's getting more enlightenment now. Or maybe at that time he began to get enlightenment. Okay? Beginning. All right. The sound of the crane is not the highest, is it? Is it? Okay. So now a year later, when he was stoking the fires of his furnace to incubate the dragon tire elixir, the red shaft of light appeared and illuminated his cave. Ah, this is another mystery. How can you keep stoking the fire and then the shaft of a light would appear, just a small red shaft of light would illuminate your cave? What does that mean again?
Inside light.
The inside light, yes. In the old time, people say something like that. Like in India, the master likened the elixir of enlightenment to a cup filled with intoxicant wine from the divine. Yeah. Okay, fill my cup with intoxicated elixir. It doesn't mean the real cup. Yeah? And it doesn't mean a physical elixir. It means the inner realization of blissfulness. Okay, good. Right. Now, they are talking in mystery here, but we understand, right? Because we practice the same method. Or else nobody would understand this. They would think it's a physical fire that he was playing with. Yes. And they would think that the red shaft of light, just a small red shaft of light, would illuminate the whole cave. This is nonsensical, physically speaking. All right. So another year went by, and a white tiger and a green dragon came into the cave and sat by the side of the cauldron to protect the elixir. So people would think he has a pot where he was cooking the elixir for all these years. And the white tiger and the green dragon did really come sit next to the pot of elixir, the potion pot, and guard it. So up to present times, even when I was younger, I always heard something like, okay, the Taoist people, they cook the elixir potion in a pot, and then they can attain immortality. It's always like that. How about you? Did you hear the same stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, this is a great misunderstanding. They're talking in a parable, and only they themselves understand it. Because in the old time, if you ever leak out that you are a Taoist practitioner and you are enlightened and this and that, then maybe you get your head chopped off. Or you get, harmed in some way. Many masters have died tragically, yeah? Because they dare to say that they know the Tao, that they see the Tao, or they see God, or they see the inner realms of heaven. Even if they tell the truth, the society, most of whom do not understand what they're talking about, and most of whom cling to the established order of religion, would never believe it, yeah? So they accuse them of witchcraft, of black magic practitioner, of harmful devil worshipper, whatever, because they cannot believe such thing can happen. They would believe that these kind of people, they are just cheating, or they try to get money by boasting that they are enlightened, something like that, and they are harmful to the innocent and light-hearted believer, and so on and so forth. And also the established order of religion are also fearful that all their followers will come and follow this enlightened person, which is already happened at that time, or whoever. The master at that time would attract the great crowd of all different faiths, and different religious order come to their side and practice the true religious enlightenment. Yeah, the knowing from within, the kingdom of God inside, the Buddha nature in you. So anyway, so they have to say that, okay, I'm still cooking, I am still brewing my pot of elixir, and now the tiger and dragon came and protect my cauldron of elixir. Then people understand that, okay, they are stabilized now in their practice, and they did not lose their level. Because sometimes you could have a glimpse of a higher level, but you lost it next day, and you come up and you lost it. And one day when you stabilize yourself in one level, no matter what level that is, that I have told you at the time of initiation, when you are stabilized in that level, and then you can move to the next soon. You see what I mean? So the dragon on one side and the tiger on the other side, that means, okay, I'm stabilized. Yeah, I'm cool now. Yeah, and I will continue further. Or maybe he meant that this person is already completely enlightened, attained the 5th level already, and he knew it already. But he only can tell it to his master, yeah? Or maybe in a gathering of close disciples, he tell his master, then everybody knows that he attained the Tao. He attained the 5th level, the highest level that the human being can attain.
It has been a great joy to have your considerate company for today's episode of Between Master and Disciples. Join us again on Monday for Part 3 of The Story of Chang Tao ling, a Taoist Immortal, Part 1. Now, please stay tuned to Supreme Master Television for Animal World, our co-inhabitants. Coming up next, after noteworthy news, may your spirit be light and bright, with God's blessings and grace.
Supreme Master Ching Hai's lectures are not a complete meditation instruction. Please do not try alone. For free of charge guidance, please visit www.godsdirectcontact.org or contact any of our centers near you.
For more details, please visit www.suprememastertv.com/BMD.